Good morning. Right, waited patiently. I'm taking my own advice at the moment. As you know, I'm trading gold quite a lot. My own advice being trade like it's a computer game and concentrate on the RSI. Obviously, I'm still using my 3-candle reversals, but not getting so tangled up with all the lines from the top down at the moment. Not saying that's a bad way to trade. I think it's still fantastic in order to get yourself in the zone, but I'm sort of in the zone with gold at the moment. That doesn't mean I'm married to a particular notion, but gold is falling off. You know, there's no momentum to the long side. Price is dropping. This level was tested, that daily reversal level, the other day. If they keep pushing down through these resistance levels, I've talked about them in previous videos, here and here, testing them as support, testing to see whether there's any more buyers there, and as yet it doesn't look like there's an enormous amount of buying power off of this resistance level here. It's acting as support. It has held. In other words, you know, you've got these wicks. There's no close below these levels yet. Today, this daily may well close below there. I would expect that then to create another bounce, but never expect anything. Just trade the reversals. You know, you can't fail to observe these things, and you have to talk about them in certain ways. So that would be the next resistance above the price if this breaks below these two resistance levels here. Oh, in fact, you've got that one there. I do apologise. How can I miss that? So price would need to break through these levels and then potentially attack that level for the 3-candle reversal. So just to repeat the 3-candle reversal scenario: low, high, high, low, high, high, gets broken down with a high, low, lower high. Keep singing the song until it gets broken below that level, closes, I mean. And then ideally, I wouldn't want it to test that level, much the same as it did there, but suppose this had just closed there, nice big pullback, and then a continuation to test that level and potentially try and break these new support levels down here as well. So nothing has to happen. This is just a outline plan, as it were. As usual, never trade my analysis, always do your own. We are in a weekly reversal currently. Low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, lower, high, lower, low, and close. That was the pullback, monster that it is. This is now a pullback in the opposite direction, as you can clearly see. You know, you could draw a couple of levels on here and now have a that range I was talking about. This is, I've just picked that as an, oh sorry, I put yellow on there by mistake, put a resistance level. Just an arbitrary one between the two, but you can clearly see how it's used as a close there, open there, tested there, tested there, tested and held as a flip zone, PPZ zone here also. Top level, you know, pick an arbitrary line again. This looks interesting. There, tested, 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 and failed to test by the looks of it there. That's quite interesting. No, potentially no buying power in the market. That's on the weekly chart. Monthly is confirmed long. So monthly's up, weekly's down, daily is up as we stand, trying to make a breakdown. H4 is showing us a reversal potential. Actually, I didn't check this before I looked at the chart. H4 is trying to close down with this one here by the looks of it. Low, high, high, low, high, high. Is that higher there? High 173281, high 173281. Oh my god, double top. My god, that is amazing. Sorry for blaspheming, but to the micro pip double top. High 28. Double check that again. 32, 28, 32, 81, 32, 81. My goodness, that's amazing. So yeah, we've currently got to close below this one in order to be a reversal to the downside, but I would want to see really this closed below in order to have this gap between the H4 resistance levels. H4, time to mention this lack of momentum to the long side as well. So, you know, I am just I can't deny it, I've got to be bearish on this. H1 confirmed down. I was watching this for a short. I did take a long earlier, but and that was about what, 14 pips I think. And this short, I'll put it on the chart now. Sorry for the long-winded video, but some may find it useful, interesting. So it was just a question of watching this, and if we go on to the 15, the 30-minute was reversing down. It had reversed down actually here. Low, high, high, low, high, high, and then we'd close down below that there. And as you can see, I entered after we'd broken through all that resistance there. The 30-minute, this is massively powerful, a change of direction at this sort of high here. Not going to go back to the higher time frames, but you know, we can clearly see there's a resistance level going on there. M15. Remember, you can always ask questions if it's something that you don't think's been covered in previous videos. You know, 500 virtually online now. Then please ask, but please don't ask me something if you haven't watched some of the videos, at least the ones in the playlist about the 3 candle reversals, the RSI, and various indicators and stuff. So anything about this video that doesn't that may confuse you, yeah, brilliant. Anything about general stuff, please check the videos first, the YouTube channel. So there's the M15 reversal to the downside. You could even start to look at divergence as well, a higher high with lack of momentum on the RSI. Once this drops below 0, you can clearly see what's going on. You know, historically, have a look at these ones. Big push down below 0, price comes down. Always use the lower time frames to make your entries, of course, and the 3 candle reversals. This is why I say use this historically. If you're waiting for a trade to set up, just spend some time, 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever it takes, to make sure on all the time frames while you're waiting for a trade to set up that everything seems to tick all the boxes. I mean, obviously you've got your standard rules anyway, but you know, this is so good, it doesn't repaint. You can double check, triple check before you enter, and you will be more confident in your trades. So yeah, 15-minute crossed over, 15-minute did a reversal, 15-minute flies, 15-minute, and in fact that's even got divergence there as well. Look, lower, more momentum to the downside, more a lower low, yet less momentum. So that one didn't, but interesting that this did. This wasn't noted before the trade, or before this video, but it's, you know, it becomes second nature. Push down below 0, get down to the lower time frames, you'll find there is the push, the bust, pullback and break. Same here, get down to the lower time frames, you'll find similar. Same here. Nice strong reversal. There's the 15-minute low there. We didn't have one here, note, and so there was no false entry given. Waited for it to push on up. This is 9 o'clock UK time, this is the London Open UK time. Expect volatility in everything at the London Open, of course, and this is the Frankfurt Open, once again volatility. Nice close below, pull back, drop to the 5-minute. 5-minute had confirmed down as well here. That's after this previous confirmation and the 15-minute break there, that green line. So they even pushed this up. I mean, that was a beastly move back in terms of my trading, 24 pips. But you have to lower your trade size and increase your stop size. You know, that's standard practice. So I wanted to see the break of the pivot there. It broke the pivot, and that was my entry. So, and target the weekly high there. Nice 20 pip trade. Expecting a bounce off of that high, which did happen. An old weekly resistance, being tested, and then acting as support. And then you can see the price is pushed down again. So we didn't get really a break and close before I entered, but we did get to, or a bust and break and close. But you know, you have to learn, as I've said, there's so many secrets this RSI's got to give up yet, that I did in fact drop down to the 1 minute on this. I always do, to be honest with you, and I don't always mention that in the videos. But you know, why wouldn't I really, to get a signal on what's going on? And at that point, I think I did, if my memory serves me correct, we'd had a bust and break. And there it is there, literally the candle before mine. Sorry, I forget so much when I'm making these videos, and I do apologise. That's why it's always worth asking questions. I had dropped to the 1 minute, and you can see we actually got the bust and break there. Bust through, break and close. Entry. So, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Oh, and disclaimer, don't trade anything I talk about. Always use your own analysis. And the other thing about gold, it's a monster, as you've seen. It's taking days and days and days to do what I think it might do. And it's moving, well, monstrously. 100 pip moves, 150 pip moves, and then all opposite direction again. So be careful with gold.